First headshot comes in, drawing first blood. Calyx can also strike in against Crashnell. Remove a 5 versus 3. Bro, however, is not quite done just yet. In from Connector, finds Calyx, and Taurus makes his 2K happen. The last couple of players seen SDY dealt with in a sniper's nest, and Demka will not make it out of main. It's 4 players alive for Eternal Fire to take a pretty clean pistol round. Bro's going to boost up, look for Major, didn't see him, and does back away instead. The footstep was given up though, so Major will be aware of what's going on there on shore.
It seems to be a B fake of a split, and they're going to end that bomb up towards A. They're actually forcing a heavy rotation out. Calyx caught out the open, needs to keep delivering with picks, and he does.
Isolating those 2 individual fights. Major making his move in. Woxic, meanwhile, in from jungle, gets a couple. Now SDY is left alone, isolated here in the mid control. Eternal Fire deal with the fake well, and Monte's force buy gets no luck. Calyx will deal with Demka. Woxic lands on Bro, but doesn't escape the ire of Crashnell. That Deagle does land 1, but only 1 here. And Taurus taking it right back in control for Eternal Fire. SDY does return to the even standing with Warrow's pick. Okay, this round got very expensive all of a sudden. 1 plant bonus potentially here as well for the Monte side. They'll get that plant in, or at least they'll chap it once. Major manically spraying against Warrow will get him. SDY still with that bomb on his back. Tapping it again, trying to force out a pick. Needs to either go down or go in with the bomb plant. Oh my god, he's caught with Cadia. 1 more headshot required. He's forced back by Major, who's seen, tapped up the damage. SDY will not get the bomb plant bonus, will not be able to get the kill before time. Instantly doming in the Monte side and forcing them down to submission in the top mid control. SDY and Crashnell trying to make plays, but Crashnell's pinned in a corner, forced to fight out against Calyx. SDY can get 1 and 2. Returning fire to evens again with Warrow strike out of the apartments. Suddenly, Woxic's the man alone.
That's going to be just such a kick in the teeth there for Eternal Fire. A great setup, double underpass, double kill, but they find themselves that they need to keep fighting to get out of trouble because they are just caught in that mid control.
He's going to lean in, just get caught off immediately by Warrow. Burst fire in. Molly set in the M4 of Arcadia, trying to spot them ahead of it. Bro seen, headshot, perfect. Took a lot of damage, but still wins that fight. Monte up by 2 men here in round 8. Eternal Fire finding no success with isolating these fights. They're hoping for something to present themselves in from Connector and Ramp, but no one's biting.
Now, this round should be over. 5v3 with Connector and jungle control. There's just nothing that you can do. Woxic's going to be trapped completely as soon as these smokes start to clear.
Flash sent in, Crashnell and Demka just dive in, get Calyx and Woxic, and Major's all the way on the other side of the map. He can't do anything from here. Monte, the most important number. Well, actually, maybe not going away alive. It does get SDY on the way out of the round. We're a little bit too late to catch the exit frag, even though he was so close for a while.
It seems like it's going to be an A split. Demka could come in very late out here from Palace.
Nicely placed incendiary, dividing up the T-side forces. Crashnell will get 1, so Woxic's trade is good to keep it at evens. Arcadia's M4 does not last long. Calyx back at dark, only able to follow suit on Bro's initial damage. SDY responds to him. The AWP blind and an inch off from the bomb planter. Can't deny it. He sees it there and realizes how close he really got.
Saw him at short previously. Now he's up there at the apartments. Holding it down, Tantara's being mollied down to the open, catches Bro, but it should be a trade immediately. Major peeks on the contact to hold it into a 4v2.
AWP seen a slight headshot, peeking in, catching Calyx for damage to HE to respond. And Arcadia now in position, back at Firebox, gets Warrow. SDY does not get the bomb plant in. He was in a 1v3 anyway. Bit short of options over in Eternal Fire's neck of the woods, so it's certainly a deep question to ask. And Taurus, however, taking a star power that he knows to steal the spotlight away from his rookie man. Demka will take him back as SDY responds to Calyx in a 2 versus 2. Crashnell's got to back up and go for the bomb because Arcadia is now taking in and filling in the gaps that on the defensive. The Molotov will come directly towards him, send him in. They've read this so well, they've accounted for all options, but Major still wins that fight. SDY 1 on 2, grabs that bomb, and is going to look to aggress them right into the hands of Arcadia with his knife pulled out. Arcadia will close it very well indeed, and well, only very little though, 74 HP. He's still in a very good position, and backup also in there from Ramp. Crashnell's going to get caught off guard by Calyx, and Zatara swings to catch Bro, drop that bomb in the open. Warrow left alone to save the AWP because he's not winning this, and he won't even get away alive. Eternal Fire in the lead.
As Antares realizes out there towards Connector, it's going to be tough to regroup. Krasnal on a walkout, Calyx out in the open, struggling with the spray, but just gets the kill.
Roxy can return fire and see the orb for Aurora also tag him up. Smokes in, Demika gonna cross back, Galil in hand, bursting through a Major, but not able to get the kill. Biding his time, waiting for the right moment. Major's at a HP disadvantage, so play patient, play careful, and play to win the round. And win the half for Eternal Fire.
I would have loved a bomb plant, but there's just no way that that's going to happen. This should be a pretty easy pick as soon as the barrel gets seen. Woxic finds another. And I think even in that round, just knowing that he gets one kill, does some chip damage out there towards the Palace control.
Woxic with his orb also looking to extend his own impact straight in from the mid control, whereas Antares would usually be with the rifle. Instead, he's posted up to the three-man A-side defense. SDY caught and dealt with immediately. Woxic wasting no time in the man advantage.
And now for Monte, you just have to try that A execution, try and burn out the player out towards Underdark, but Wakadia still gets a pick.
Throw down, Krasnal falls, and Antares now gets involved, and Moro's scout is not good enough to even find the kill against Antares. 2 HP in that fight, but it does go the way of Eternal Fire. The 9-6 half. Pistols pulled out, the USPs versus the Glocks, the Julies in on Antares, Demka. The back lines here on the CT defensive. Damage being done to Bro and Wakadia. Woxic forcing forward and Demka can deal with him. Major out towards the long range engagements. Krasnal's going to find him a 5 versus 3. It doesn't feel like that though. Bro and Krasnal are in trouble, but they're still fighting. Antares caught. Calyx down on Wakadia, quick to follow suit. There's Krasnal taking him out anyway. First spot on both players. Kills on to Calyx and Wakadia. Major does respond to one. Woxic gets one more back, but SDY is there to pick up the pieces in mid, make sure nothing significant is lost. Antares is going to try to check the ladder room. He knows what he's doing. He domes him in immediately, but SDY lines up 3, only gets 2 for it. In a 2-on-2, the B site is taken, and Monte will be on the retake. Alex, AK watching, Roy's going to put that smoke down. They'll see one, Demka going to get right on it, tap it once. Wakadia spraying through, catching his man, but Warro's got the flank. And now he's got the defuse, he's got the round and the even standing for Monte. 2 kits on SDY and Warro. AK's look to engage early for Warro's part, making no qualms about his position against Antares. Desperate to win these fights because Antares has been a monster in mid. Very fast plays seem to come in as well from Eternal Fire. Oh, the incendiary only barely extends at the right moment. Broker swing out against Major. Get that trade, drop that bomb for the time being. But he needs backup because he's cornered. Warro sees Calyx, engaged him. That smoke looks to Bloom, trying to get back into Connector as Bro's going to finally get caught off guard. The M4 in the center of the site, dealt with by Woxic. Warro needs to swing, and now Krasnal's left all alone. Did find one, now needs 2 more. Gets it down to a 1 versus 1. It's such a HP advantage over Wakadia. It's a quadra for the pole as Monte chime back. Major's behind the smoke for now. Oh, the spray is out against Antares. SDY catches it. Krasnal forces to switch back to the SMG. Wacadia's pull Warro out towards mid. Calyx desperately rounds that corner, pre-fires it. The AWP walks it, cuts off Demka. I think he saw Bro as well. Knock back the loss bonus. Respond in the round afterwards. It is double eco. They've got to force it down here. Find the first, get another AK out for Demka.
And they're going to put pressure down onto B. They know that that AK has got aggressive out towards Palace, and they've picked up another one, so just punish down on B. Put pressure onto Krasnal.
AK swinging in for Bro again, going to try to look for another. Wakadia catches him, almost lined up 2 beyond that smoke. Demka can catch him. The Deagle swing from Krasnal. He's such low HP, and Major can deal with him all the same. So it is a 3 versus 3. B site fall into the hands of the T side, and both for the AKs heavily tagged. 1 down to the hands of Woxic.
Now, Woxic's been on form when it comes to Mirage. Warrior 2K even out to the apartments, gets legged in the process, and you just feel as there that Krasnal needed 1. Just 1 kill there on B, and it could have been a different round.
But where do you go from there? We have $1,900 the loss bonus going the way of Monte, so still not enough to get a definitive. Demka going to back away. The WP firing his smokes will try and suppress all 3 of these players out in the mid control. The bomb is on site, yet to get planted. SDY will hunt for his own movements inbound from CT. It's going to be Major in from the back of the B site that finds a kill alongside Calyx getting Bro. Overwhelming Warro. 2 versus 3. Monte Started off so well. SDY looking to try sneak one in from the back line's got to get this AWP first and foremost. Woxic. Scene spray back, and Demka captures Calix. Now they got to deal with Major. In from short, and Demka will make it a quadra. Bottom fragger of the board prior to this round, but a massive 4K saves Monte's bacon. Even the flank in from Connector and Monte don't want anything to do with this. They're backing up to save.
They might not be able to save, though. Think about Wacadia's position. He's hearing them back off towards spawn, and instantly Woxic's starting to move. They know they're getting out of there. Let's look for damage. Let's look for players to draw.
Swing on, spray through, bros down. 2 less standing for Monte. An Eternal Fire. It seems like they've done enough to get this one past the finish line. They're on map point at least, match point at least. 4 chances to end Monte here in the Thunderpick World Championship. Here they come. Calix, first man forward, checking out Dark. Demka completely missed. He can get 2 kills for it, keep himself in it. Zentaris next up, but Warwick can mark him. 3v2. Monte, man advantage, able to deal with the Eternal Fire Rush. But can they deal with the aftermath? They can't deal with Woxic. SDY gets that trade. Major now all alone with the bomb on his back. SDY is being watched. Nice pulled out. Got to pull that rifle in the end, and Major will fall anyway. Eternal Fire just making it get worse and worse for Monte here.
And Bro's got to be that first line of defense. Completely flashed, only gets away with 1, and now they're starting to overwhelm A. Krasnal with a smoke down, drops the bomb, but he gets traded.
And now it's all on Warro. Tried to take that first contact in the apartments, will grab the bomb carrier and try get out of dodge. On the corner, will Warro read it? Yes, he will, but he won't hit the shot anyway. 16-12, Eternal Fire will 2